He's a drunk alcoholic, and he seemed drunk in the interview. Bro, what the fuck was that? What the fuck was it?
So ignore the entire experiment and just call him a drunk.
We have learned over the last few decades that under the ground, a forest like these trees will be connected and will be talking right now, probably whispering about what I'm talking about. We know that trees and plants are not only able to detect sounds from their environment, but would also produce their own sounds. The incredible amount of data that is emerging in the field of plant behavior and communication is obviously pointing at more uncomfortable questions of whether plants are actually sentient, intelligent, conscious.
I am the highest version of myself. I'm the highest version of myself. I know I am that I am.
Hey everybody, welcome to
that shit?
What?
You been smoking that shit?
No.
Oof. All right, Mom.
Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of the Godspeed Podcast.
At the perfect moment.
I'm your host, Joe Guy.
And I am Danny. It's everything.
We have a lovely special guest again this week.
My name is Caroline.
We can go
Caroline.
Carl on.
Where I'm from, we say it Caroline.
Caroline. Because I got curly hair.
I don't know.
Yeah, you
Caroline? Okay.
Caroline.
I failed again at being funny.
No, I thought well, I didn't think it was funny. I thought it made sense.
Thank you.
Shit.
Thank you.
She is really funny, actually. What's going on? What's new with you?
In today's economy, I learned that a meal that used to cost me about $50 to make for, because you know how I cook. When I cook for 14 people, even though there's 3 people in my house currently. Used $50, right? In Joe Biden's America, $100 to make
Sounds about right.
to make chicken parm. I know you don't eat that, but I do.
We're chickens.
What's your favorite thing to eat anyway?
You got to talk about food.
Yeah,
now?
I talk about food all day. I want to eat all day.
But she eats actual food. So what kind of fake stuff do you like to eat most?
Cheeseburgers, 100%. The greatest thing on the planet.
So the meat episode didn't stop you.
Nah, bro, no. Encouraged me to eat more, I think.
Really?
No, not at all. I was just hungry, so I said that. My stomach takes over sometimes. Cheeseburgers, yes, cheeseburgers. Love sushi. Love pizza, obviously. Most any potato.
I'm a potato girl.
Yeah,
I'm
see?
from Germany. We love potatoes.
Schnitzel and Spätzle.
Well, yeah, Spätzle. But schnitzel is not on my plate, though.
Oh, it should be. It's fucking delightful. Chicken cutlet with some lemon. Right? It's a fried chicken cutlet. No,
Yeah. But we don't. I mean, I don't.
you don't. Oh, but that's what it is, correct?
What now?
Schnitzel.
Yeah, that's like it's not. But it's not chicken. It's actually it's the original schnitzel is actually veal. Is it veal? How do you say like the baby? The baby cow? Yeah.
Aw.
Yeah. Oh. No wonder I liked it. And then Spätzle is like a noodle that's fried, right?
It's not really fried. It's more like boiled in water. And it's made out of like dough with
It's like a
eggs.
dough. Yeah.
It's like a really like stringy, sticky dough.
So good.
And you just throw it in water and let it boil, and then you eat it with cheese.
The place
What she's saying is America makes it wrong.
Probably. My friend was stationed in Germany for a while, and he said Heineken beer there is fucking delicious, and Heineken beer here is disgusting.
Oh, I haven't tried American Heineken. I've tried the German one, but it's so long ago I don't remember how it tastes
Yeah.
like. But when I used to drink, I loved beer.
Yeah,
I loved beer.
I love beer too.
Loved.
Oh,
That's what I
I
said.
love.
Plants, right? You do, I mean, I like to eat plants too, but you don't. And you have reasons for this.
And we're gonna go over them
And
today.
you're going to tell us what those
is it-
reasons are.
Thank you. That was a good transition.
Wasn't it?
Is this a food episode?
No.
No, we're talking about plants.
But we can also talk about food because we both love it so much. So we no. But,
He's gonna bring up food 48 times anyway. So.
okay, cool. Now I'm totally in for it. No, I know.
His food isn't food though.
Well, yeah.
That's subjective.
So there was this. No,
Yes,
it's not.
yes, it is.
You eat dead food, then. You have to eat living food.
Your food is alive.
Yes.
It
Okay.
is.
All right.
How like why do you think it's not?
Do plants continue to live after you cut off their nutrient source?
I don't eat plants.
Plants, they don't.
Hold
live.
on. So a fruit is not a plant?
A fruit is the fruit from the plant, and it's living. It's electrical. Yes.
All right. All right.
So there was a former CIA agent. His name is Cleve Baxter, and he was into polygraph. He was like a one of their top polygraph people, lie detectors. You know what I mean? Lie detectors.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he hooked a plant to a lie detector test, and he watered it, and he realized that it was spiking so if a human was hooked up to a lie detector test, happiness would be spiking. So he equated it to that. You know what I mean? Like the emotion was happiness for the plant when he watered it. And he's like, that's odd that that's happening when I water this plant. So he did an experiment where he was like, all right, I'm gonna put one of the leaves in hot coffee and see what the reaction is. And he did that. He put the leaf in hot coffee. There was no reaction at all. And then when he saw that there was no reaction, he's like, what if I light the plant's leaf on fire? And the fear response on the plant lit up before he even did it. Like he was in the room and he saw that it lit up in fear. So he's like, okay, that's odd. So he went in, burned the leaf, and it continued to have fear until that was all over. And then he was wondering why that was, that the plant knew what he was thinking basically. So he's like, I'm gonna go in there, I'll pretend to burn the leaf, but I won't actually burn it. So he goes in, pretends to burn the leaf, and the plant is chilling, doesn't care at all, because the plant knew that he wasn't going to burn the plant's leaf. You know what I mean? So plants are telepathic, like 100%. They have, just because we don't think they have a brain, they have so much. There's so much about plants that we don't know, and we just think that they're inanimate, they don't have consciousness, they don't feel fear, but they actually do.
Yeah, they also made lots of experiments with plants where they spoke to the plant negatively or positively, and that you could see like the plant who was spoken to negatively really shriveled up like, and the the plant who was spoken to positively was like flourishing and all that. Yeah.
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 So.
What do you think about that? I don't understand.
No, I've heard both these things before. I've also heard of have you I don't know if I've told you to watch it before, Joe. There's a documentary on Netflix called Fantastic Fungi, where it really deep dives how fungi and mycelium works underneath the ground. Plants absolutely communicate with each other. It's like an internet for plants, right? So say a tree in your front yard is getting enough water, nutrients, and a plant in your backyard is not. It's all connected, and they will actually funnel water from one plant in your front yard to the plant that needs it in your backyard. It's 100% true.
Yeah. All right, well,
It's pretty
Godspeed.
crazy. Godspeed, guys. Have a good day. No, but no. Yeah. Okay. What else? What else? What else is? What else?
Well, I was just gonna tell you about plants today.
Okay. All right. Cool.
But you know, I'm proud of you.
Yeah. I'm.
I'm proud that Netflix actually put out some stuff that's actually educational instead of drivel.
I'm actually. Oh fuck! I can't. God damn it.
What do you need to know, bud?
I'm listening to this book on audiobook on mushrooms or mycelium. I forget what it's called. I'll send it to you later. But super interesting stuff, man. Super interesting. It's been a while. You just reminded me.
Okay. And then he did another experiment where he blindfolded 6 college students, had them walk into a room with 2 plants in the room, and he had one of them randomly destroy one of the plants in the room. And then he hooked the surviving plant up to the lie detector test like an hour later and had the kids go in a different order. And when the actual murderer of the other plant came in the room, the plant lit up like crazy. Like it tattled on the murderer of the plant.
So you're saying the plants knew. The plant remembered who the shitty person was.
Yes.
Did you know that crows do the same thing? If you fuck with a crow, right? That crow will remember you and attack you and have its friends attack you years later.
Really?
It's fucking wild, bro.
That's awesome. Animals are
crows.
amazing. We shouldn't kill them.
And delicious.
All right, we're back. She's back with her jacket. Sweater.
Yeah, do I look like a granny now?
A little bit.
That's fine.
I have the same thing in pink.
Really?
Yeah,
We
nice.
should switch.
Mine's not gonna fit you.
Why not?
It'll be a blanket.
Well, that's just fine. I like that.
Anyway, he was eating a sandwich too, and the plant lit up when he was eating a sandwich because he was eating a sandwich with like lettuce and shit on it.
So he was happy that the plant was, or that he was
No, the
eating.
plant was
plant was not happy.
Not happy because he was eating a sandwich.
With a plant
So do you
on
think-
it.
And he realized that if he gave gratitude to the sandwich and stuff like that, the plant's emotions went away. And these were all recreated. Like he did these dozens of times, and there's like, you know what I mean, evidence of it.
Okay.
Here's a guy talking about one of the experiments he does with plants.
Is an unpublished experiment that we did at the Pear Lab, which we called Plant RNG. You have a room with no windows, and you have
he does.
a house plant that needs light to grow. You have a single growing light up on the roof. The growing light can turn in one of 4 quadrants, and which quadrant that light is showing is controlled by a random number generator. So you put the plant in one corner of the room. The light has an equal chance of shining in all 4 quadrants. But you give it enough time, and what you find is the light actually shines far more often on the plant than on the other coordinates. It's as though life itself, even life or consciousness in something as simple as a houseplant, bends probabilities in the physical world in the direction of what it needs, in the direction of its growth and its evolution. I see that experiment as profound because it shows to me what consciousness does in the world.
Ooh!
Hold on. Prove it.
That is amazing.
He told you about the experiment.
Yeah, but Joe, I did this experiment. I did almost the same exact experiment as that, but it had the opposite effect.
Now you're just trying to be.
Seriously.
I'm just saying that seems very.
You don't notice that plants, if there's sunlight in the back of a house, the plant will actually move to get more sunlight.
That's what they do.
Right. Yes, 100%. We can all agree that we've seen plants grow towards their energy source. Absolutely. Right? Or their food source. He's saying in his experiment that the food source went towards the plant. Why the fuck, if the light source is random, would it say, oh, I'm going to spend more time on this plant?
I don't know why.
That's because
Right.
that's what. he
So
was-
so why would he, if this is that, okay, let's say it's true. That's fucking amazing, right?
What were you
If
gonna
it's
say?
true, it's
no,
if
it's
if it's
is.
true, it's fucking amazing. Why not have video evidence to back that up, rather than just talk about it? because you can tell me anything you want, but everybody knows believing is seeing. So why not have the evidence to back it up?
How though? We would have to watch like I don't know how many
I don't have the
hour
video.
long video.
Time lapse recording. I mean, you
Oh,
could
yeah.
literally record basic footage and then speed up the footage. Like very simple ways to prove that.
Yeah.
Him saying it means absolutely nothing. It means, oh, that's pretty cool if it's true.
Okay.
Yeah.
I hope it's true. That'd be fucking amazing.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying. Eh.
Hello. Hello. Hi. Hi.
Why is she laughing like that?
Wow.
There's a plant fucking dancing in the woods that every time she puts her hands close, the plant like dips into her hand. If
Okay,
there's
rewind
wind,
it.
no
Hold on.
wind is.
But it's
Hold on,
funny.
rewind it because you'll see that same leaf dip before her hand even goes down there. Watch. Oh, look. Oh, hold on. Right. Okay, so it dips now. Now watch her take her hand away.
Hello. Hello.
Watch. Oh, there it goes. Dips again without her hand being there.
That means the plant wants to get close to.
Hi.
He's like,
Hi.
Absolutely. You
Wow.
got me here. So there.
she has a funny way of laughing. I have to. Yeah, I have to.
Sounded very
I didn't play the
sexual.
video for her. but the
Weird,
video-
bro.
Or just a little insane, like.
Oh my god. I'm
I'm
gonna
muting the
go.
video next time.
No. Okay.
Yesterday on my morning hike, I found this fern dancing by her lonesome.
Maybe she was raising her kundalini.
Ooh. That was nice.
Maybe.
Though. You want me to dance
No.
tomorrow morning?
That was interesting.
Please always dance like that.
Like no one's watching.
All right. Can you explain what's going on here?
Look at the other plants. Barely any wind.
I can hear the wind. What do you mean?
The other plants would be going crazy like that
Sounds
plant.
more like water.
The leaves aren't even moving.
Nothing else around. It's a little bit windy. Not that windy though.
What I'm saying is plants are
Dance.
crazy.
Plants dance, bro.
They do.
They're doing the plant dance. I seen it.
Got some more dancing plants?
No, I just grabbed 3.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
No, but that's one.
Do you have one? Do you have one of a rose bush doing the robot? Because that would get me excited, dude. Not gonna lie.
Sorry.
Joey hates me.
No.
Now this dude could just be putting wind on his plants, but who knows?
Are they listening to the music?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
How
hard.
long? How long would you have to warm up your vocal cords to hit those notes?
Not long, actually. Not long.
Oh, okay.
He's like, okay.
All right.
Ask him how many. Like, it's not always fun for you, isn't it?
It's always fun.
Because I'm really loud.
She sings all day.
Do you really?
Yeah.
That's
Say
awesome.
if you say a word and it triggers a song, it comes out of her mouth immediately.
Somebody I know used to be like that with movie quotes.
Movie quotes, yeah.
I would say a word and it just movie quote instant all day long.
Sounds like a jackass.
He's kind of Jackie. Yeah, see.
Well, damn, Jackie.
Well, damn, Jack. I can't
Control the weather. Here's a guy talking about how plants are sentient.
Science now shows that plants appear to be sentient beings. They perceive light, smell, touch, water, and many more variables than we do. They can learn, remember, and communicate. They exhibit the traits that we associate with personhood. Experimental science has confirmed that plants can see when you're standing next to them and the color of your shirt. They don't have eyes, but they have the same photoreceptor proteins all over their bodies that humans have at the back of the retina. Plants don't have brains, but they translate information into electrical chemical signals in their cells,
Kinda like Democrats.
identical to the ones used by our own neurons. Plant may not have a brain, but it acts like a brain, says Narby. The word neuron comes from the Greek for vegetal fiber. Neurons actually look like the cut of the inside of a plant.
Vaginal fiber.
You just had to repeat that, right? You had to repeat that.
No.
It's my favorite. It's my favorite kind of fire.
Fiber?
Fiber.
Oh, I heard something else.
Fire?
Vaginal fire.
Yeah, I mean it's hot.
What did you say? Hot.
Hot.
Did you know that most of your prescription drugs that people take are derived from an actual plant? So all of the cell structure of the prescription drug is actually from a plant, and the only reason why they don't give hospitals and pharmacies don't give away plants is because they can't patent a plant. So they add a whole bunch of shit to affect you, so you need to come back and get more medicine, but it'll diminish your symptoms while also jacking up your body with a whole bunch of other chemicals when they could just give you the herb because the plants are magnificent and helpful. Did you know that?
Yeah. No, I know.
Yes, I did, Your Honor.
Your Honor. I like that. Keep calling me that.
So-
Never again.
And because plants are so magnificent, that's why you don't eat them?
Yes. Exactly.
I'm so far away from the mic.
Yeah, but there's two.
What's your favorite plant, Joe?
What's my favorite plant?
Yes, what's your favorite
I
plant?
used to be,
I guess we all know what it was.
It used to be marijuana. The marijuana plant.
Oh, marijuana plant.
Yeah.
What's your favorite plant?
I actually don't have a favorite plant. That's
You
actually
don't have
a great question.
Oh man, have you ever thought about it?
No,
I haven't either.
Until you just asked me.
Yeah.
You?
Do you think it'd be a flower or like
Yeah. A plant
Yeah.
or, yeah.
I would say the sapodilla tree is my favorite plant.
Okay. Then mine would be the durian tree. Oh my gosh.
Dude, she fucking loves durian.
I love this stinky fruit.
She's eaten durian every single day she's been here. Every day.
How?
they have durian in Syracuse?
Yes.
Yeah,
There's
well,
an Asian food store.
Frozen durian, though. Yeah. It's frozen.
But
About the same.
she gets the big old fucking spiky, smelly. But they're good. They just smell. And then your breath smells too.
My what smells?
All right, we'll move away from plants.
Can you please but make it better with the breath thing? Because now people think I walk around with a funky breath all the time, and
I'll cut that out.
that's not true.
cut it
No, you don't have to cut it out. Just say something nice about my breath now.
Her breath never actually stinks, and I don't care that her breath smells of durian. I really don't care.
What is okay? So what does her breath smells like durian?
Huh?
Her breath smells like durian after you eat it.
That's what he says.
Yeah, but it's not. It's
Okay,
not.
what does durian smell like?
It stings. It reeks.
You're not helping.
Well, like okay, like it could smell of like rotten eggs. It can smell of like cheese,
I love cheese.
gasoline.
I love gasoline.
It's like all of it together combined.
But your breath doesn't smell like durian, and if it does, it's like for like a few minutes after, and that's it.
Yeah, but if
You don't really notice it, I guess, is what I'm saying. Did you know?
I freaking love this. We should do this every day.
Sure.
It's
Sure.
funny.
Argue with my buddy. Sounds like fun.
Well, now, okay. No, that not.
So, did you know that your tap water is filled with chlorine, fluoride, mercury, microplastics, arsenic, lead, among
I didn't know
many
all
other
of those things, but I knew it was very bad. That's why I don't drink tap water.
Did you know your bottled water is filled with a lot of that stuff too?
Yeah.
If you structure your water, then you won't have any of that stuff in it.
I don't know how to structure my life. How the fuck am I going to structure water?
You treat it. You just turn it into like it's in a stream, and once your water is structured, it will penetrate your cells and make you healthier. Also, they've done studies, experiments where they've talked to water and said nice things about water and praised water and said how amazing it is, and then they froze it under a microscope into water crystals, and depending on what was said to the water, it created either a beautiful snowflake, or it's created like something nasty. Like if you can see on your screen, that's some music that played, and that's what it turned into. And then, you know, I Will Kill You looks nasty and shitty when it's frozen.
So I should be speaking kindly to my water before I drink it?
Yeah, absolutely.
Excuse me.
Peace looks beautiful, and
There's another one.
You are the most beautiful thing I've ever put in my body.
Thank you looks
Yeah.
very beautiful.
Not the Red Bull.
Eternity. I can do it. What happened to the other? I can do it.
It's I Can't Do It.
Oh, well. I can't see it.
Oh, it's small. But yeah,
That's
so
what she said.
the human body is also 70% water. So when someone comes up to you and says nasty things to you, not only is it affecting you emotionally, it's affecting you physically with the water that's in your body.
What if you say nasty things about yourself?
Same thing.
Same reaction.
Same thing.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
good there, guys. Beat me to it.
Yeah. They just need you to have they need you to be drinking and consuming terrible, terrible shit. And that's why they made rainwater catching illegal. You know, you're not allowed to catch rainwater. Why would they make that? Why would they make that illegal?
Because it's structured and clean.
My store sells rainwater catchers.
It's illegal.
My mother
in most places in the country, it's illegal.
Oh,
maybe
here.
not,
Maybe
yeah. Maybe not
Maybe it's
in
legal in
Arizona
Arizona.
because it's because of your non-manufactured drought.
Well,
Go back to the
in Germany you
chemtrail
can.
episode.
Sorry, I
No, no.
totally interrupted you.
I keep interrupting you. Go ahead.
In Germany, you're allowed to catch rainwater. My mom does it all the time.
Germany also has way less ingredients in their food because Germany doesn't want to kill you as much as America wants to kill its citizens.
Oh, I heard a fun fact about Germany. I heard that Germany pays surrounding countries to take their energy. Like you guys create so much solar and wind energy that you pay countries around you to take some of it.
I don't know about the paying thing, but we definitely have so much solar systems. Yeah.
Yeah. Sweet.
Real solar systems, because the one up there is fake.
Womp womp womp.
Oh.
Oh
I didn't.
God.
You know, I don't know. I don't know.
Here's an experiment on moldy rice.
Dr. Emoto has conducted another interesting experiment. He placed rice into 3 glass beakers and covered it with water. And then every day for a month, he said, "Thank you" to one beaker, "You're an idiot" to the second, and the third one he completely ignored. After 1 month, the rice that had been thanked began to ferment, giving off a strong, pleasant aroma. The rice in the second beaker turned black. And the rice that was ignored began to rot.
See?
That's how I feel.
So if you talk to your water and you structure it, there you go. Say nice things to your fellow human. Say nice things to your water. Be grateful for everything you put in your body, unless it's Red Bull and dead animal flesh. Hi, Gunner.
You just broke your own rules.
Huh?
You just broke your own rules. You said say nice things to your fellow humans.
Yeah.
Say nice things to things you put in your body, unless
Yeah.
it's a Red Bull and animal.
How you gonna be
flesh.
grateful?
Stupid.
How you gonna be grateful for after you? You know what? Be grateful to your Red Bull. But I don't know how you'd be
Thank you.
grateful to the dead animals because they're dead now.
I am glad that they sacrificed their lives for my enjoyment.
They didn't sacrifice their life; someone else did.
No, I mean, but you can definitely be grateful that they,
Yeah.
you know, that you're eating it and that you're like, yeah, you can be. I mean, actually,
Right,
I think you should be.
Absolutely. That's why I want to start hunting.
I'm saying
for
it's
my
not
own
going to
meat.
affect you. It's not going to change the.
Consequences?
Yes.
I think and I know you don't believe in them, but the Native Americans had it right, man. They hunted for their own meat and they used every part of it, and they were very grateful for all of it. And they showed the animal that they killed respect when they did so, because they knew what it did for their family. You guys didn't have Native Americans in Germany, did you?
Well, not Native Americans, no. We didn't really have them. So, I think that's
Hold on.
actually how it
I
should
have so
be.
many questions.
No, but
I have so many questions.
I think if you want to eat meat, I think that you also should be able to,
Hold on. You don't have Native Americans in Germany. Where do you guys gamble?
Wait, is he really asking me a serious question? You really want me to answer?
Do they have native German casinos?
You're funny. You're so funny. Well, I mean, of course we do have casinos, but
They're not owned by the... Fuck. Who owns your guys' casinos?
well, that's actually a very good question. I don't know who owns the casinos. I have only been in there once. And that was not even... Oh, sorry. And that was not even in Germany. I was in Vegas. I was in a casino in Vegas. So, I don't know. I have to do my research. Good question. Okay. Next episode, we'll speak about casinos in Germany and who owns them, who runs them. Yeah.
I really got to visit Germany.
Yeah. You're invited anytime.
All right. What
part?
We'll talk later.
Well, it's the middle, pretty much the middle part. Germany's not that big. It's not that big. I mean, compared to all of your, like,
I want to go to Munich. I hear Munich is very nice.
Yeah, that's not really close. It's like 4 hours away. Maybe that's close for you. For Germany, it's not
close
that.
for me.
Yeah, it's not
That's
that
it.
close.
I'll drive. Anyways.
Everything is, yeah.
Cool. And are you close to Amsterdam?
Yeah.
That's where I want to go to.
Of course you want to go there. Get on retention, bro. So here's another video showing you why you should drink healthy water and not really bad water.
So I bought the water electrolyzer. This first water here is from the filtered water that comes in my refrigerator door. This water right here is from my water filtration system. Turning it on, it's not even been 1 minute. This is 2 minutes. They're both filtered waters. This has been 5 minutes. I am done with the test. Both of these waters are nasty. Let's try now bottled water and distilled water. This is was 1 minute. 4 minutes. The bottled water isn't that bad. Distilled water, perfect. 5 minutes. One last test because I'm curious if it's the minerals and everything that's in the water that's making this happen. So I'm using alkaline water with electrolytes, but it's also purified water in this one. And then I'm redoing the test on the Pure Slam water filtration system that I installed under my sink.
But it's a plastic bottle.
1 minute. Then 5 minutes. This water is absolutely disgusting. This water, which is the electrolyte, pH balanced, mineralized, whatever water that was purified, has turned very icky yellow. But, ew! Ugh.
I have a distiller at home.
Yeah, and you don't get yours out of a plastic bottle. So
What?
you don't get yours out of a plastic bottle either.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Which is good.
Oh, heck no. But even the, like, whatever.
Whatever what?
The bottled water also looked nasty.
Yeah.
It was yellow. It looked
Yeah,
like
'cause
urine.
all bottled water, no matter what they tell you it's in it, is bad.
So we should be by that test. We should be drinking distilled water.
Yeah, or water from a natural spring.
I think that's the best. Natural spring water is the best.
That's what my dog drinks.
Oh, sorry.
What, spring water?
Yeah.
Because it's natural?
Yeah.
Okay. So this is a pretty long video, but the information he gives is really, really good. He goes into more studies they did with plants and stuff, but at the end he talks about humans and the ability of what's in us to affect our planet.
Primary perception.
Primary perception has to do with the guy by the name of Cleve Baxter. So he's teaching polygraphy. He went into monitoring oral leukocytes, white cells from the mouth. Take a person's sample, put it inside a Faraday cage. It's running through, you have electrodes in it that are running back through the polygraph that's being recorded, then he'd film it. Sometimes what they do is have them send them home and say, watch certain TV programs, because you know that certain emotional events are going to happen, but you don't know when. So by recording them together, you're able to see that the leads are responding to the emotional event that the person is observing at another location. What was really interesting, we went out there to do it. He was completely cooperative and showed us how to do it. So we set up a 3-screen. So I'm the one who donates the cells. They've got me on the polygraph and on the video camera. And I let them screw around and get things that would be emotional. So I could beat the polygraph, but not the white cells. I mean, the white cells said there's an emotional contact, and the polygraph is no deception indicated. So they're going to have a meeting at Scripps, which happens to be in San Diego. Say, hey, this is a good place we can do a show and tell. One wing is the classroom where these things are going. The other, actually, where he lives and has all of this equipment going on. I donate cells, and we set it up, so it's monitoring me. And they come, and 2 of them go to the lab, and everybody else goes into the classroom where Cleve is going to give a description. Now, Cleve was one of those people where you're asking what time it is, and you get the history of chronometers. He just, Cleve, you got to get going. You're losing these folks because he's going to give kind of the history, and I'm going to say, by the way, I've independently replicated this at Fort Belvoir. So what happens is finally he gets off and he gets my turn. So I stand up to talk, and I'm basically got to hurry it up. In about 90 seconds, his lab assistant comes running in and says, what happened 90 seconds ago? And so that's when I started talking. He says, well, this machine just went wild. I can show you these tapes. It is now just going on. Well, I can tell you that telling the National Academy of Science the universe is not built the way they think it is can be emotionally stimulating, because that's what I was telling them. And you see throughout the time that I'm talking until they run in and they rip it off, it just went wild. And I am considerable distance from my way. We had forgotten that they were running because they were going to set up to do somebody else.
So let me make sure I'm understanding this correctly. So you have a polygraph machine hooked up to your cells. to your white cells.
Right.
You have nothing hooked up to you.
No.
When you get an emotional response.
But I understand I am a considerable distance away. There's a number of brick walls between me and that thing. Yes.
So your emotional response is communicating with the white blood cells in a completely separate room through brick walls, and the polygraph machine is measuring the emotional response.
Yeah, and it went wild.
No, it got interesting at the end. What do you think?
Couple things. One, he wears his watch wrong.
Yeah, that I saw too.
Two, he's a drunk alcoholic, and he seemed drunk in the interview. Bro. What the fuck was that? What the fuck was it?
So ignore the entire experiment and just call him a drunk and he wears his watch wrong.
Interesting experiment. I don't know what that had to do with plants because he was talking about his white blood cells.
Talk about white blood cells that are in your body that they were monitoring, and they were having an emotional response when the body is completely away.
So you're saying that plants and humans are the same thing?
Everything is interconnected. Everything has consciousness. Everything in your body has consciousness even when it leaves your body, is what he's saying.
Yeah, it does. So you're
All
saying...
right, Godspeed.
Stop it.
You're saying that when you take a shit, it still has consciousness.
That's not what I said.
You
Well,
said
you can
everything
put it
that
in those
leaves
terms.
your
Go ahead.
body. Huh.
You can put it in those terms. Go ahead. That's not what I said. All right. That's all I got.
All right. No, I like this. I subscribe to it. I believe that plants really do have some sort of consciousness. It'd be cool if we could refocus our energy rather than building the best communication technology into figuring out what's really going on our planet. Because
That'd be nice.
I mean, I don't know how much bigger I need a TV or how much faster I need my phone to be when there's really things that we should be trying to figure out. I don't know how many old guys need their dicks to get hard really fast. Like, why did we figure that out before we figured out what the fuck plants are trying to tell us?
Because they want everything hidden from us.
I'm kind of almost laid down here. Okay.
You look really comfortable. I'm just saying.
Yes.
And that old grandpa wanted you to take a nap.
Alrighty. Hey, D.
It's not an episode unless I piss Joseph off,
Godspeed.
apparently. Oh, okay. Godspeed. It was nice seeing you guys. Nice seeing you again.
Nice seeing you again. Yes.
Joe,
Yeah.
I love you, buddy.
It's one of those episodes. All right, bud.
It was beautiful. It was beautiful.
It was... See? It was beautiful. It is beautiful. It's still going. It's very beautiful. It's a beautiful thing.
Yeah. Hey, Godspeed.
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 You've reached the offices of the Godspeed podcast. We are currently closed. Please leave your information and someone will return your call within 24 business days. Thank you.
The words that you speak control the things in your reality. Make sure that you're speaking positive things. You'll get positive results.